Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I am Send It Steve, and today is going to be about the Urban Bourbon. So as you guys do know, I do have an ABS light on this truck. I do have a new ABS module here, which we're going to get into that in the video. I kind of forgot to shoot a little bit of an intro because I just started kind of plugging away at really getting this thing done, because it's kind of getting a little frustrating to look at the light. Plus last night while driving home, I ended up losing another brake line. So once I do this brake line, the whole tire truck will have brand new brake lines. It won't have an ABS light. As you do know, we did go ahead and get rid of the check engine light. So this truck is going to be 100% ready to rock, ready to roll. Also, we are going to go ahead and do an oil change to it. It was due about, I don't know, 300 miles ago, so we're going to go ahead and just get that done too. So as you do know, when I did scan this the other day, I think I still have that video, but it came up electronic brake control module. So basically underneath the vehicle here is going to be a brake control module that looks very similar to this. As you see, 4 screws, it bolts right on, 2 plugs, and this one actually plugs, you know, directly into the actual module. So it's going to actually be underneath the vehicle. I do have one over here that I'll show you. It's kind of simple. If you can't get the bolts out, I'm going to show you how to do that. I've already obviously got them out of this one, but you can tell now they are actually loose, and you know, they don't have heads on them, so we have to go get bolts, which I think I've already done. So, well, I know I've already done. So once we get all these done and I get the new module out of the truck, you are able to drive it, because a lot of people will take these and drop them off and get rebuilt. So if you are wondering, yes, you can go ahead and pull the module out and then drive the truck for, you know, a week or two till the module gets back. There are some companies that go ahead and do the what's the word I'm looking for, the rebuild on them, but I have this one here, so we're going to try this one first. If this one doesn't work, obviously, then we'll just send out the old one that was in it, get it rebuilt, and get it brought back. So let's go ahead, get under here, and I'm going to start drilling away so that we can actually get the ABS module off and get everything swapped out. Well, at the dealer, whoop, almost dropped them. At the dealership, these were $8 a piece. Obviously, you come down here to Horning's True Value and you're able to get them for 45 cents a piece. So let's get back home and get these reinstalled and get rid of this ABS light. Finally, I'm tired of looking at it. Alrighty, once you get under here, this module is actually going to be on the top of the vehicle. As you can tell, I've already replaced all the brake lines on this truck, so I'm able to go ahead and just twist this module so that I can actually reach it. But if you can't reach it, a small Dremel or an angle grinder or an angle screw driver will be able to get it out, or angle drill, I'm sorry. But you'll be able to get an angle drill to drill out all of these things here, but I'm going to just keep turning mine until I can get to them, and then we'll turn it back and bolt it right back into the frame here. So let me go ahead and start drilling. Well, as you can see here, if you lay them the same, they are not going to be the same module. So we're just going to go ahead where we're at now, and I'm going to go ahead and order the new one. It is a little pricey. It's 200 bucks, but I kind of want to look at no engine light or no ABS light, no fault lights. I want this thing to be nice, I want it to be perfect, so I'm going to order the new one. As you can tell, this plug is actually on the side over here on this unit, so it is what it is. But let's just go ahead over and do the brake hose. And we'll get this thing, you know, as far buttoned up as possible. So if you guys don't know, you can drive this thing with this module off, and you know, obviously you don't want to leave it there permanently or anything like that, but you will be safe to go ahead and drive it down the road for, you know, I called in and they said they'll have it in 2 days. So for 2 or 3 days here, you can drive this thing without, you know, the module on it or the housing covered. Or, you know, in my situation, I could bolt the old one back on, or the new, not right one, but it'll be fine. It ain't gonna do anything. If it starts to rain, I'll drive the F450. So, all right, let's get over here and do the brake hose. All right, guys, so I know a bunch of you are already gonna say, hey, why don't you just tear it apart and solder it? And I kind of figured as I was making the video, I should do this so that I don't get the 1,000 questions down below. One of the reasons I don't just solder it is this, I want to call it electrode, or this, I don't know what it is. solenoid, or I'm sorry that I don't know what it is, but this actually came detached from the motherboard there. So I know it's going to end up causing an issue because the motherboard down there is actually cracked. Not sure if you guys can see it down there, but it is actually cracked, and I know it's just going to continue to have a light. So like I said before, you are able to drive the vehicle. I'm still going to drive it. You know, it doesn't have the ABS module in it. Obviously, we know the other one I had was not correct. So I'm going to be able to still operate it and use it and things like that, and, you know, go from there. As you can tell there, this line is actually no longer attached. So it is what it is. We're just going to go ahead and get it replaced. It shoots over here to this axle here, or this side. So let's just get it swapped out. All right, as you can tell, we have the new line in. I'm not sure if you can see it up there, but it's in and ready to go. So now we're just going to start our bleeding procedure. Now, I know, again, a bunch of you guys always say, oh, it's hard to bleed a brake system by yourself. It's not that hard, guys. You can do it. And, you know, if you have a little desire to want to do it, you can. I usually use a torque wrench here, and I'll kind of show you. Slide the seat back. Torque wrench will come free because I've already done it. Pump it up a few times with your hands, like so. Then you'll see I'll sit you here. What I normally do is push that down, tuck it into the seat, and I power seat. So then I slide the seat forward till it looks like it's about good, and then I'll go back out, come over here, and break the bleeder open. So it's very simple to do by yourself. I actually can't get this bleeder open, so I've been using kind of the outside here. If I can't get it to bleed out completely this way, which it should, here, I'll let you hear it. I'm sure you could hear the air bubbles there and see them. But if it doesn't bleed out completely this way, you can go ahead and try to get that off. I just am a little nervous. I don't want to break it, and you know, it should be good the way it is. If it isn't, we'll come back and readjust this, but you'll know whether it's a good pedal or not when you get back in there. Obviously, I'm used to having no pedal, so, you know, unbelievable. All right, let me keep. Alrighty, guys, so we have no more brake light. The only light on the dash here after an oil change and everything is the ABS light. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that module out and get it done. So it might be a few days till you guys see an update to this, but I can promise you we are working to get the lights resolved. I don't want to look at them. This thing drives absolutely perfect. So, you know, we're one step closer, guys. If you guys have stuck around this far in the video, you can already tell by my excitement that I am freaking ecstatic to be able to announce this. But as you guys do know, by you see in the title and the thumbnail, we are doing a giveaway on SendItSteveMerch.com. So for every dollar you spend, get you an entry to win the OBS truck. I am freaking pumped. I cannot wait to give that away to one of you guys. And again, SendItSteveMerch.com. Every dollar you spend is an entry to win that OBS truck. I freaking love the truck. I'll put into clips actually right now of, you know, the way it turned out. It looks freaking amazing, and I'll pick back up in a minute. All right, so that truck came out freaking amazing, guys. I absolutely love the way it looked. I couldn't be any more happy. And you know, you guys got to drop comments, and you dropped a bunch of comments in the last video saying about how awesome it was and how much it looks great, and you know how amazing it would be to have a truck like that. Well, now's your chance. SendItSteveMerch.com. Head on over, get your entries. Every dollar. It ends December 16th at midnight. So 12 o'clock at midnight, on December 16th, we're going to be giving that thing away, and it will take a little bit to get the winner drawn and all that, as you guys do know how this stuff works. And I hope that you guys are excited about it. So there you guys have it. If you like the content, please smash that like button, please subscribe, and head on over to senditstevemerch.com. Get your entries while you can. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one.